Hi, everybody. Welcome. Wait a sec. This camera. Hi, welcome to Mechanical Keyboards Live. I'm your host, skiwithpete. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Big show today. Not just because it's... Hold on, I'm going to twist this camera. Not just because we're in 4K. We are in 4K. Don't worry, this huge will shrink. I'm just doing this for the intro. Got so much new stuff. So this is all in 4K here. This is in 1080p. And actually, because it's like a quarter of the monitor size, I have to keep looking up there to see it myself. But every time I do that, this big space right here is actually 1080p by itself. That's how huge that is. Anyways, let's say what's up to everybody. Ryan Arp is here. Stanislaw is here. Crimson Sunrise. Zombie. Jesper Lundqvist. GGC ADC. What's going on? Mechanisk. In 4K. Whoa! 4K! 4K. Can you guys believe it? 4K. What? It's happened. 4K, guys. Thank you very much to everybody who's joined. Dr. Doomapple is here. Adam Erickson. John Zachary Burt is here. Gengar. Nicholas Furzy. Vince Tang. Harj. Gadgeable's here. What's going on, Gabe? Welcome to the show, everybody. Let me just look over to the screen to my right. We have 67 people already viewing. Illurion is here. What's going on, Illurion? 66 people, 64 people currently watching. Maybe the explosion did a little too much in the wrong direction. But hey, 17 likes already. Guys, don't forget, every like can help get new people into the show, more people into the show, more people into the community. And the closer and closer we get towards our goal of 100,000 subscribers to get us into the YouTube space so we can do the YouTube space. Oh, I got a graphic for the likey thing too. Likey. Anyways, I've been having to play, and this 4K thing, it's working out pretty cool. Jump scare. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking over my shoulder here because you guys are actually with me live over there. So I keep turning over there. I got controls over here. It looks very, to you guys, it should look very much the same, but of course it's completely different. This is completely rebuilt in every single way. So far, so good. It looks like the 4K stream is holding. And let's talk about the important stuff we got to talk about. This keycaps, they're from my Fjell. Stabilizers, they're from my Fjell. GH60, that's from my Fjell. Steph is still getting the keycaps ready, but before we get back to the Fjell, let's just interrupt this for one quick second and talk about this thing right here. The Master Keys S. We're giving one of these away in the About section below. Thank you to Cooler Master for hooking us up with the Master Keys S PBT version. This is the brand new Master Keys S. I'm going to do its unboxing. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to do its unboxing and review tomorrow. But what I wanted to do today, for today was just to pump it, hype it, and then put it off to the side because we're going to deal with this, the Fjell. I keep calling it Fjell, man. It's hard for me not to call it a Fjell. I want to call it a Fjell, like I call it fajitas. Not because I don't know that the word isn't fajitas, but because I like the word fajitas. Fjell. I'm trying. For you, I'm trying. Zach B is in the house. 015388 is also in the house. Jonathan is here, who asks, Mechanisk, is there any idea if you're going to do a second batch of these beauties? I never got a chance to buy one of these. Yeah, he told me he's going to do it, so you can ask him and he'll tell you, but I asked and he said he's going to do it. I want to put a link to some spares or leftovers or whatever. He says he has none whatsoever. We'll get to that soon. I know you guys know about that. This, I'm just going to go back to it for 1 second. This, you go into the About section below. That's right down here. Or if you're on mobile, that's over here under the V. Over here under the V. Use that and you can go to the Gleam.io link. That's how you enter this week's giveaway. Also in the About section is links to the new 4K setup. You can see the new camera I got, the new capture card that I've got. You can see all that stuff. For those of you who don't already know, you probably do. It says the majority of you guys are watching in other. What is the other that you guys watching in 1440p or something? Because number 1 is other, number 2 is 4K, and number 3 is 480p. Huh. Well, let me know, guys. Weekend Airsoft Warriors in the house too. What's going on? Atari, Rebel Fjell. That's what I'm saying. Rebel Fjell. That's how you would say it. The Rebel Fjell. Alex Young throws down the super chat. First super chat of the day for £2. What's £2 worth? I don't know. After your election, not that much. But I'm still very happy to have it. Thank you very much. I'm gonna put it in for $2. Is that about right? I don't know. Is it more? I'll put it in for $3. Tell you what. Let's put it in for $3. We're gonna go to 105. This, so of those of you who don't already know, the 105 of 200. This is so I can get a 4K solder cam. We're gonna do. Oh, Weekend Airsoft Warrior says 4K looks worse than 1080p on my slow connection. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Is it really bad? Luke Bassett says, I just got a 25 switch tester from Novel Keys. Any switch that you totally recommend? I want to see if I did well. Yeah, 25 switches is cool. I recommend you pick up the Zelio tester pack if you don't already have one. To me, there is no switch better than the Zelio 67 gram, which is why for my Fjell. It's why for my Fjell I'm going to go with the 67 grams because to me that's the best. The best of the best. Okay, one more thing. Thank you again for the super chat, Alex Young. That's awesome of you. I'm going to put the pen away. All the money from super chat, that looks, it's hard to tell what that is. That's a 2. I'm going to rewrite this thing. We're at 105 of 200. We need to get to 200 for the 4K webcam to go on solder cam. That's what this is about. For those of you who don't know. For those of you who do know, yes. $2.55. Oh, it's close enough to $3. I'll throw in the extra 45 cents. All right, guys. 2160 is 4K. 2160 is indeed 4K. All right, there is a little bit of weirdness that I have to tell you about with the 4K situation. It's that I can't stream for longer than 4 hours or they cut me off. So it's a weirdness. So I gotta get this inside the 4 hours. So let's not muck about. Let's get right down to the action. Let's get right down to it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, first we're going to start off with the unboxing of the Fjell. Fjell. Y'all, Fjell ready for this? Let's Fjell it. I'm trying so hard. All right, here we go. The camera's going to block. This is going to block my face, so I might as well just do this. Glorious 4K. For the Fjell. Aww. Starting off out up top. This is the new. Oh, I thought it was a Pro, but it's not. This is the new universal brass top plate. Definitely going to be putting that to use. Under here, we have the Fjell. I'm going to leave it in there. Then, as if it wasn't a monstrous piece of metal enough on its own, then we have the core. It's over there. My core says 006 because I'm an agent to the British government. Not really, but I am licensed to thrill. Over here we have screws and other non-suches. A couple little stickers and whatnot. We have. What is this thing called? A melon key? think it's a melon key. Stanislaw asks, is the 6 keyboard ready to buy? Yes, it is. Go to the website. You can get it there. For those of you who don't know, I'm the owner of 1UP Keyboards. You see it there? 1UpKeyboards.com. I'm the owner of 1UpKeyboards.com. You can go check that out. Alex Young says, build an ISO layout. No, man. No chance. All right. I feel like you are sitting in my office with me in a small circular window. 4K is nice. Go on. Give us a like. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button. We're at 97 watching. Come on. Smash the like button. Need some more likes, guys. This, I said I'm going to be building the 60% Fjell. What? It's what I'm going to do. Okay. Let me put the base off to the side here. Let's start out like this with this. There's the top plate, but we don't start at the top plate. We're actually going to start, as usual, with the switches. The only thing is, I'd like you guys to remind me not to forget the stabs this time. Please, guys, last time, the stabs thing. What a palaver that was. Okay, so these are 65 switches, so I need 4 left over, plus I need 1 extra. That's what I need. Pete, is the 6-pack kit build it like complete thins with switches and everything, or the 65 one? I'm not sure, Stanislaw, what question you're asking. It might be best if you were to send an email to Steph at oneupkeyboards@gmail.com. She can answer your questions. I'm going to struggle to do that. Stephen Kuhn says, my sleeve came in today and it's perfect. Thanks for the high quality products. Awesome. Glad you're happy. Okay, for those of you who don't know, who've never seen this before, this is still in 1080p, this part. I'm just going to get this to focus. Here we go, focus. This is a Zelio switch here. This is what a switch looks like right there. Boom. Switch. See some beautiful switchiness right there. Boom, 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 boom. Switch. At the bottom of the switch, underneath it here, you can see it's got those 3 plastic pegs sticking up. You see that? There's one in the middle, and then there's 2 plastic pegs on either the outsides. We're going to remove those 2 outside pegs. So we just got to get doing that. We got to do that for all 60 switches. So look, just clip it off and stick it there. No problem. Clip this one off. Leave it there. There we go. All right, I'm going to put it back to overhead, and I'm just going to continue knocking off those. Yeah, Red Imp, man. Woo, that was dark. Steph, does Steph need a microphone?
No.
Because her microphone is currently at my feet. And Steph is not. Just for those of you who weren't sure. Here, I'm going to...
They can usually hear me just fine. I'm over here.
I didn't shave today, so I'm a little bit scruff. In 4K. So welcome to the show, everybody. What did you guys think of that 4K explosion thing? Was that okay? Was that kind of fun? Was that the sort of thing that you guys think is cool, or what? Keep the pegs in the legs for the plates, the holes in the plate that are 1U. Absolutely, that is the case. So I keep extra switches off to the side. A great example of that is the backslash key, but I might also do it in this. Actually, you're right. I'm going to do it this time because I want to. I'm going to do it with the enter key as well. Benjamin says, say hello to Steph. Hello, Steph.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah. What's going on? Whoa, we're over 100 viewers already. This is awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Welcome to everybody who hasn't been here before. Welcome to everybody who has been here before but just thought they would come check out the 4K-ness. There's a lot of 4K-ness happening right now. This is all happening in 4K, but one more thing. Don't forget to go into the About section below. Click on the Gleam.io link and join this week's giveaway for the Master Keys S from Cooler Master. It's a Master Keys S with PBT keycaps. Frederick Emil says the 4K makes my nerd parts tingle. I'm gonna do the graphic again. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for the 4K graphic? You ready for it? Ready? 4K graphic. Whoa. Cool. Well, welcome to everybody. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be building the Fjell with a brass top plate here with Zelio 67 gram switches, and we're doing the whole damn thing in 4K. Thank you to everybody who's joined. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. Mystic says, "Can I get noticed?" Yeah, probably. I suggest that you wear brightly colored clothes and reflective gear usually helps too. JFC, that's loud. Okay. So, too loud. Turn that down. Yes, sir. Aye. Hey, Pete, why don't the Zelios come clicky? By the way, I just installed my new Kyle Speed Clippy Clopper switches. Copper clicky switches. And they are very weird to type on so far. Oh, interesting. I actually haven't got... I haven't got my hands on those switches yet. Somebody just asked, sorry enough. Zo Thirsty says, what do those things do? These little pegs here, what do they do? They go into the PCB like this to hold the switch as stable as possible for PCB mounts. Of course, not all boards are made PCB mount only. Some of them, like this board, in fact, are made with a top plate. That top plate means that you can use the clippy parts of the switch. You can just see here there's a little tongue. I'm just gonna push on that little tongue. Sorry, the camera's out of focus, but it'll come back into focus in a second. Come on, focus. There we go. See, there's a little tongue here at the front. I'm just pushing on it there now. That little spring is to grab onto a plate. So because we're doing plate mount, this switch is meant to grab on, and when it grabs on, you really don't need that plate mount. Sorry, that PCB mount there. Stanislaw asks, at Pete, Cherry MX Reds or Gateron Reds, which one is better? I personally like Gateron Reds because they're so damn smooth. I've even opened up Gateron Reds and put lube in them to make them even smoother. But having said that, I openly recommend that you try to get your hands on both of those switches and test them both. Cool. 115 viewers currently here coming to check this out. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. Today's super chat is enabled. We're on the march. We're at 105 of 200 on the march towards getting a solder cam in 4K. 4 glorious K of solder cam. Solder cam, of course, will be coming up later as we continue to progress through this build. Don't forget to crank up that resolution as high as your monitor can take it. There's no point going any higher than your monitor can take it unless you just want to show off how awesome the 4K actually looks. So I don't want you guys to think of this as my completed setup because there's still lots of improvements yet to be made. But the new 4K stream, 0 dropped frames, reporting strong stream through YouTube. No buffer issues. CPU usage is pretty low, so it's really hammering my NVIDIA graphics card. Vipa says liked and subscribed. Awesome. You know what, Vipa, don't forget to go into the About section below and go click on the Gleam.io link because you can use your subscription to enter this week's giveaway, which is for the Cooler Master Master Keys Pro. No, sorry, it's not a Pro. Master Keys S with PBT keycaps. That's a keyboard that's being given away this week. This is blowing out a little bit, though, isn't it? Maybe I could... Oh, it's not even that light. Which light is it? It's this light here. Oh. It's a little bit better. It's not much better, is it? I'm going to move this light a little bit. There, that's better. Much better. What's your opinion on the Model F revival? Revive it as quick as you can. Bring it back to life. It's as high as our internet connection can handle. That's awesome. So I live in New York City, and in New York City, we've just got the brand new gigabit Ethernet. So it's through the great work of the gigabit Ethernet that I'm able to stream to you today in such high bit rates. In fact, I'm streaming at 40,000 kilobytes. Amazing. Hey, do you recommend the LG GD61 Up right now, or are there better alternatives? Well, Randy, my opinion is a little bit biased because I am the owner of 1UP keyboards, and I do love the LJD61 Up very much. We've just released the universal version of it, and I highly recommend that as the keyboard to choose. But having said that, there's also the option of doing the universal set. Universal is a smaller top plate and includes an aluminum bottom, and I also have those. It saves a little bit of money. It's a little bit...
Include the aluminum bottom?
What's that?
Doesn't include the aluminum bottom.
Sorry, it works with the aluminum bottom. What did I say?
Includes.
Oh, no, sorry, it doesn't include it, but it works with the aluminum bottom, and that one is also an excellent build if you're building. Do you recommend building the LG GD, you keep calling it G, it's LJD, 61 up in June 2017? Yeah, it's June 2017 right now. There's V1 and V2. If you're looking for alternate layouts, do the, or if you're not sure about the plate mount stabs, then avoid all that by going with the V2 Universal Edition. I do highly recommend it. It's super fun to make. I've made a bunch of them on these streams. In fact, I'm using one just off camera here to the side. Here's one here. This is the LJD 61 Up in red carbon fiber. Big fan of those boards. Big fan. Dr. Doomapple, so happy you're here, and you're very welcome. Glad you got it. We're still waiting on our standoffs to arrive before we hook that up. But this week we did have the amazing announcement of the FC660C controller. Elite Slayer 209 says Predators or Penguins. Steph and I are Sens fans, so it's very hard for us to...
Well, no, but the Penguins knocked us out, so not the Penguins.
So not the Penguins. Anybody but the Penguins. What switches are these? No problem, my German friend. These are called Zelio 67 grams. You can go to oneupkeyboards.com and find them, or you can go to the About section below and find the link directly to them. Fran is here. What's going on, Fran? Thank you again to all my mods who keep this place awesome. With 111 viewers, and how many likes do we have? 72 likes. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Keep those likes a-coming. I am slowly making my way through a pile of... somebody just asked, what are your thoughts on the IKBC C87? I don't know that keyboard, I'm afraid, so I'm not able to give it a fair judgment. $52 megabits internet download is pretty decent. Yeah. Hell yeah. Vescovo says, stream in 4K. Wow. Wow. This is it, man. Cutting edge internet's right here. Don't forget, SolderCam is coming up in a bit, and while it's only 1080p, it's still one of the best, most innovative cameras I've seen on the internet. I'm just bragging about it, too, because it's mine. I just tuned in. What are you doing to those switches? So I'm clipping off, they're called PCB legs. I'm going to show you again in Action Cam here real quick. Check it out. Here you go. Action Cam. And then here's the switch on the right, which is unmodified. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it to focus. There's the switch on the right, which is unmodified. In my right hand, this side. Unmodified, you see it's got those two legs. And then this one on the left, you see I've clipped those legs off. That's all I'm doing, just clipping those two little plastic legs off. You see the legs I'm talking about? Tell you what, I'm going to clip one off right here. Real quick, like that. Clip that little leg. Clip this little leg here. Boom, boom. It's off. It's gone. On to the next. I'm doing that because the legs are called PCB mounts, and you need PCB mounts for the PCB, but only if you're doing a plateless build. So in this case, PCB equals plateless, and because we have a top plate, we don't need to do that. So I'm just removing these legs so that they're easier. Oh my God, your face is razor sharp. This is actually, my face is actually right now, I'm doing this in, my face at the moment in this view is at 720p, but I can switch you over just if you want a quick look at, this is 1080p, 1080p as I like to think of it, full 1080p, that's inside of a 4K window. So if you're streaming at 4K, the thing that you can see me in right now has a size of 1080 by 1080, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna make me smaller though. You don't need to see my face in that much detail, really. I didn't shave today, so I feel a little bit like, you know, Jose just came and said, "Damn, 4K stream, damn." Alex Young says they do make switches without them. You're right, they do. They don't make Zelios without PCBs. Again, PCBs are PCB stabs on the bottom. The PCB legs are considered. It's like a universal switch because you can use them for both plates and PCBs. But of course, if you have a plate switch and these are already removed, then they can't be used for PCB mounts. So that's why. This is the most popular way to make a switch is with those on it, but like I say, they're not required. Divin Line says 4K stream, lol. Yeah, 4K stream, dude. Don't forget to crank your viewer up as high as you can possibly go. Right now, Other is winning, followed by 4K streaming, followed by 720p. So you guys are definitely taking advantage of the higher resolutions. The other that a lot of people are watching in is 1440p, so at least that's what it seems to be. It's like you're in my house, says Cody. Welcome to the stream. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for coming by, saying hello. We're already at 81 likes, so if you guys haven't already pressed the like button, please give that a smash now. This is the first ever... well, at least to my knowledge, 4K live stream keyboard build. At least to my knowledge. Anybody got any knowledge of anybody else who's ever done this? Because you know what I'm saying. 4K. Boom. What is it called when you can see the switches from the sides? Are you talking about floating key designs? That might be what you're talking about. If you're talking about a plate design... so that you can see the switches from the sides, like this LJD 61 out that I happen to have right here, like that. This one doesn't have a middle piece, but forget about the middle piece for a second. That little higher bit there, that is floating key design. The Fjell, which I'm building today, or Fjell, as it's properly called. When does the VR stream launch? As soon as I possibly can, I promise you. I promise you. Why are the standoffs and bump-ons really pricey? Standoffs are pricey because they're expensive. You know, it's just not a common thing. I don't know how many, you know, like a 3mm screw isn't that uncommon. It's not. You can find lots of 3mm screws from every damn vendor has a 3mm screw. Not hard to find. But somebody who has a little standoff that's 3mm in high, that's 3mm accepting and stands exactly 10mm high, it's much more rare. And that rarity is really what I think we're paying for. And then we just charge, you know, what we think is a reasonable price to have them. But I mean, we're not making. Trust me when I say we're not driving Lamborghinis off the standoff sales. If we can make them cheaper for you, I promise you we would. They're just really difficult. They're just really difficult. Stanislaw says he's watching in 1080p. It's okay, Stanislaw. It's fine, man. So like I say, I read the notice as I was coming live today that says that streams beyond 4K will not be back. Sorry, beyond 4 hours will not be backed up. So I gotta make it sharpish here. I gotta do what I can do to get this done. It's not that it won't be backed up. It won't be archived, which means that it won't be available as an on-demand video. And because I'm not, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I'm not archiving this myself. I don't have the disk space for it. I just got to make sure I'm in under the 4 hours. I've only been live for 39 minutes, though. Lots of time yet. Lots of time yet. Pete, what are your thoughts on Yeezys? I like the Yeezy. I think they're a cool shoe. I definitely like the Boost. I personally wear Superstar Boosts. Love them. I think they're super cool. I don't own any Yeezys at the moment. You know what I'm saying, but it's not to say I won't in the future. 86 likes, getting closer to 100. Almost there. I'm going to press my like button again. Like button. Yeah. Yeah. Thought I'd spruce the stream up a little bit for you guys, you know. Show my appreciation for you guys coming by, stopping in, hanging out, all that. I see you have Zelio switches. What do you think of this V4 loop? I think the V4 is actually the best one yet. And as far as I understand, the V4 and the V5 are actually exactly the same. So, this is top. Pete, did you get a grab bag this time? I didn't. Oh, I was busy in meetings all day, and then it came out, and I didn't even think to do it. And then no. I wish I did though. I need somebody to trade me some keycaps though. I got a couple of key sets that I'm waiting on. Okay, next thing is this. Again, this focus. I'm going to have to figure out a way to deal with this focus a little bit better. But look, these, we're doing the stabs part here. These stabs, come on, focus. Focus. Why won't you focus? Focus. Come on, focus. Okay. These, there you go. Man alive. Okay, you see these little hooks at the bottom? They're to give this, whoa, damn. They're to give this little piece a bit of suspension at the bottom of its travel, so that when it hits the bottom, it goes boing, 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 boing. So I'm going to cut those off so we don't have that, so you get a real nice thocky noise. So again, I'm really sorry about this, how bad this camera zoom is. I wonder if there's a way. Can I fix it real quick? I'm just gonna take a quick look. No, I'm not fixing it. One second. I'm gonna try. I got another idea. I can try. No, it's not that one either. And then what if I try this one? What if I try this one? Is that coming into focus? No. Okay, I got another plan. Got another plan. No. Okay, I got another plan. And that's this one. And I'm going to do... That's not focusing, is it? No. So I'm going to put autofocus back on that one. And then I'm going to change this. And I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to try this one, webcam. And then autofocus is off. No, it's not that one. Okay, I've only got one left. So I'm going to say that it's this. I'm going to say that it has to be this one. Which means that I can do this. And I can do this. And I can... Oh, come on, man. What the...
Have you really screwed it up now?
What's that?
Have you really screwed it up now?
I don't know. I've like clicked them all and they aren't doing it. They all aren't doing the... Okay, here, I got a plan though. What if I click everything? See, if I click everything like that, then we can look at everything all at once. And we can see which camera I'm messing with. So if I do this, do any of these cameras go out of focus? What?
Look.
Yeah, this is the one.
No, John.
JB! Clear stabs to match the Felios.
Stop fussing around with the black ones.
But I just finally figured out the action cam. For those of you who don't already know, these are all my different cameras. Look, it goes like selfie chat is this guy here. Selfie cam is this one here. Overhead. Action cam. Action cam. And then solder cam. We're going to get to solder cam later. Okay. But the man has spoken. The man has spoken. I'm putting these away. Clear stabs it is. Our clear stabs are awesome, by the way. I know there was a big palaver about them a little while ago, but they're awesome. Okay, hold on. I'm going back to this view. Okay. And we just got $5. We're up. We're up to 110. $90 away from... Where are the PCB Universal? Boom. Easy. Look at that. Easy, easy. That guy throws down $1. Thank you, that guy. You're totally that guy. 111. Boom. Okay. I'm going straight to the lube here. I'm gonna lube this wrong drawer. Lube this bad boy up. You ready for this? Okay, and I'm gonna switch over to the action cam, and you're gonna see. Look at how good that focus is now. Look at how good it is. Boom. Okay, this is how you lube a stabilizer. This is how you do it. You get some of this stuff. This is called Crytox. Crytox GPL 205. Boom. You get some of this. You throw this in here like this. Look right at this corner. That's it. Just a little bump. Bump right like that. That's it. You see it? I'm going to tip this down a little bit. I'm sorry, it's going to shake a little bit. Just so you can see it though. You see that? That's all you do. You just put a little bit of lube in that corner like that. I'm going to put a little lube in this corner too. Look. Just like this. Look. Bloop. That's it. I'm done. That's it. That's all you need to do. It's lubed. Okay. Move on to the next one here. Boom. Lubed. This one. Lubed. Next one. Lubed. Guys, don't forget we are streaming today in full 4K. You know what I'm saying? 4K. Thank you again to everybody who supported this channel. It's through your kind donations that I've been able to upgrade my system to 4K. Through the support of this channel that you guys have offered, I've been able to upgrade lots of different parts and pieces. Thank you very much to everybody who's supported this channel. As far as I can tell, we're at 99 likes. I got 99 likes, but yours ain't one. Come on, throw down that one last like. Throw down that one last like. Come on, throw down that one last like, yo. I got another like, look like a designy thing. Come on, yo. All right. Nobody said I'm impatient. I can wait it out. I can wait longer than you. Whoa, we just got to 100 likes. Yeah. Okay, you ready? Here's like graphic number 2. Boom! 100 likes. Thank you very much to everybody who's come in here today. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me and building keyboards and watching 4K and whatnot. Thank you very much to everybody who's come by. That's awesome. Don't forget to everybody who's just joined, because I see that the number of new joiners is really high. Don't forget to everybody who's just joined, go check in the About section below. You can find this week's giveaway. This week's giveaway is this, the Master Keys S. The Master Keys S. All you need to do to enter is press subscribe on this channel and you're in to win. And I'm just gonna show it off here. I got one of these buttons lets me look at that. That's the number of subscribers we're at. 26,957. Wow, that's a pretty janky little graph though. That's janky as hell, that. That's up and down and all over the place. Look, all you have to do is press subscribe and you're in to win. You might as well come join and be in to win. Uh-oh. Why is it doing that every time I... Oh. Oh. Let me just... Yeah, okay, it stopped doing it. It was making noises before. I don't know why it was doing that. 119 watching with 115 likes. Yeah! Thank you very much. Again, go check out the giveaway, the Gleam.io link in the About section below. Okay, the next move you got to do whenever you're making a keyboard is test your keyboard. So what I'm going to do to test the keyboard is pretty simple. I'm going to go plug this puppy in like this. I just heard it connect, which is real positive. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over here. And I'm just going to test some of the keys. Just make sure that something registers so we know that it's working. And I'm just going to press enter now to show that it's entering. There you go. For those of you who are in the live stream, you just saw me smash in some random letters. That at least means that this board is alive. So because it's alive, I'm happy to continue progressing with it. All right, the next thing we do... Don Badur Ale says subbed and liked. Thanks, man. I do appreciate it. Pete, do you get fan mail? That guy... What if I said I get nice emails that are really nice? I don't know. They're nice. People say nice stuff to me sometimes. It's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Sometimes I kinda do get fan mail. I'm embarrassed about it, but I kinda do. Thank you to the people who do send me fan mail. I like it. I'm not going to lie and say I don't like it, because I do like it. Vipa says, I don't know, should I join the giveaway? Yes, the giveaway is open internationally. He says, I don't know if I should join the giveaway. I live in Germany. Yep. So we don't cover the duties or fees that you may incur as it arrives into your country, but we will ship it internationally. And I say we will. It's actually Cooler Master. Thank you very much, Cooler Master, for giving away the Master Keys S on my channel. You guys are super cool. You are super cool. Okay, I'm just pushing these stabs in. I'm gonna zoom in here on the action cam and just show you exactly what this looks like. So with these clear stabs, look, you put the toe in on the back and you just press it in with your thumbnails like that. Once it's in, look, nice and steady. Those are good and in there. Let me show you again on this. So the stabilizer actually has two parts. You see it's got this little toe end. It's hard to see because it's clear, but it's got a little toe on one end and it's got a little push plug on the other end. So the toe goes into the big hole and the little push plug goes into the small hole. So if you look here, see you got a big hole and a little hole. So the toe goes in the big hole. Oh, wrong stabilizer. This is the space bar. The toe goes in the big hole. Like that. Like this. And then the back. You see the back there? I know it's difficult because it's a clear stab and the light is bright. But there, you just push this down with your two nails. Like that. And it goes in. And that's it. It's done. It's in. Jonas says, how to join giveaway. Go into the About section below and look for the Gleam.io link. Gleam.io link. Once you go to the Gleam.io link, you'll be asked to subscribe or join Gleam.io. We don't use Gleam.io to harvest your emails or anything like that. Nor does Gleam. It's a totally cool, just fair way to run giveaways, and that's why we use it. We don't gather any information. You're not going to get any emails from me, nor from Gleam. Although you might want to sign up to Gleam, because then you'll get notifications of future giveaways. But Gleam.io, they're totally cool. And again, I don't collect your information. And here's how the giveaway is going to work. Sorry, I'm just going to press the action cam so you can see this. Clipping in, that one there, and this one on this side. Totally no big deal. Just work it in. It only goes in one way too, so it's not complicated. But what happens if you win? You're going to be contacted by me via email. I'm going to say you're the contest winner. I'm going to say you've got 48 hours to reply to this email. You then have 48 hours. If you don't reply within those 48 hours, unfortunately, you will miss out. I will pass it to the next winner in the chain. If you do win, I will then ask you to confirm within those 48 hours. As soon as you do, I'll then present you and pass your information along to Cooler Master, who will then take over and get your address. I'll never even touch your address. They'll get your address and they will send you the keyboard. Now remember, while this giveaway is open internationally, it's for an ANSI only keyboard. ANSI means it looks like this. It's got the USA style return. It doesn't have special keys for special characters, and it uses the dollar bill sign over the number 4. ANSI only. But yep, you live in Djibouti, you can win it indeed. All right, just putting in some more stabs here. We've already surpassed, we have 118 viewers and 118 likes. We've already surpassed our goal for the day. Thank you very much. I'm going to press my little likey button. Likey. I got another likey button too. I'll use that again in a bit. Okay, this stab didn't actually go in correctly. I might try to show that to you. This stab, you see, this one is sat a little bit high here. Can you see that? I mean at the front. What I mean where I mean it's high is right up here at the front. You see there's like a little bit of space under there. That little bit of space has to come out. So first I'm going to try pushing it from the front like that. And if it doesn't go, which it hasn't, then I'm going to try to pop it out again. And I squeeze this and push it through. And I'm going to reset it on the other side here. I'm going to pick this up, make sure the toe gets all the way through and down. Sorry, you couldn't quite see that because my thumb was in the way. Make sure it gets all the way seated, all the way down, and then I'm going to push the back through just like that. Now you see there's no little gap underneath it like that. So I've correctly seated this, and you can tell because you give it a wiggle, and it barely wiggles. Cool. Moving right along. Last one, last stab here. Again, you see it's got big holes and little holes. I'm just trying to show that to you. The big holes is where the toe goes. There's only one way to put it in. Big hole is where the toes go. Little hole is where the... I'm going to go back to overhead. Just pop that puppy in. pop this puppy in as well. Make sure they're good and stiff in there. They are. We're done. Dane Carter, are keycaps going on this board today, Pete? Yes, Dane. Keycaps are going on. They're in this box. This is my own personal build, and I'll be honest with you, I don't do a lot of personal builds on the stream, so I'm pretty excited about this one. Here's my brass top plate. Isn't the space stab upside down? So you put the stabs in whatever direction the board kind of dictates that they go in. Each PCB, you know, has its own like way. If this was, say, a Gone Nerd, one of these might be flipped around too. It doesn't matter. It's just whatever which way the PCB says that it's supposed to go in. It doesn't really matter as far as the switches go. The stabs just move up and down regardless. Just gonna make sure everything's through correctly here. Yep. See, I did just catch one then. I'm glad that I looked again, actually, just because that, there we go. Just making sure everything is nice and tidy, up and through. Again, this is my own personal board, so as you guys should, you know, take extra special care for every step that you do. Not that I don't on anybody else's board either, but all I mean is those little details pay off in the end. So that's why building your own board is so damn cool. Man, this is a sweet, sweet brass board. Our brass plates should be arriving. Wow, that's cool. Wow. Brass plates should be arriving to 1UP keyboards in the next couple of days. Is that right, Steph?
Sure.
Look at that. Sweet as you like. Steph, take a look at this.
I can't touch it. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Now you need those gold, what are they, gold, zinc, or brass, whatever keycaps. So you have like a crazy ass blender board.
Yep, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Alright, smashing some of my first keys down. My first switches in place. Currently at 140 viewers. If you haven't already smashed that like button, please go ahead and do so now. Don't forget to watch this stream in full 4K. I really genuinely do want to smash that 4K thing over and over and over again, but I know that that'll probably annoy the hell out of you guys, and I know it's super loud, so I'm going to restrain myself. But just so you know, I badly, badly, badly want to do that. Want you to know that I know how badly I want to do it. Just lining up these first switches here. I'm just going to switch over to the action cam. Just show it off here as I just gently push them in, and then just raising the plate up to it. Again, with these first four, ones, all we're trying to do is just get them in place. Make sure that they've gone in. Now, I could do this. I could, just as easily do this without it being on the PCB. I'm just going to show you exactly what I mean. I could just as easily do this. And, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not in the overhead view. I could just as easily do this, like this, and then put them directly into the plate. And then lower that plate, turn this over. In fact, I will do that just to show you. I could just as easily do it this way around. And then lower this onto the board here, just like this. No difference. You just want to do this with the first 4 switches. You don't want to go much further than that. Otherwise, there's just too much finagling you need to do. Just too much little bits of monitoring you need to do in order to get everything into the right place. So this is the way that I do it. It's not to say that it needs to be the way that you do it, but it's just a practical approach, if you will. Okay, so now we're gonna fire up Action Cam. Defender says, "What PCB is this?" This is a Satan GH60 Satan. You can buy these from oneupkeyboards.com. I'm the owner of oneupkeyboards.com. That's why I keep talking about it so much. Excuse me. But we also, we try to be pretty cool. That's the truth. Whether we are or not, you can ask the audience, but we try to be as cool as we can be. Like I say, if you haven't already pressed the like button, now's a great time to do it, because the more likes this channel gets, the more people get to come and check it out. And we're just about to go to the best part of this show, which is solder cam. There's solder cam there. We're going to be up here getting in nice and close with our soldering iron in just a minute. I'm just going to turn on the soldering iron now, get that up to temperature. And as we get it up to temperature, I'm going to remind everybody again, please press like, please press subscribe. Samuel Payne is in the house. What's going on, Samuel? Any opinions on the new 1.5 millimeter pre-travel switches Kaihua showcased this CES? I know very little about them. I've read about them just as you did, and I'm interested to find out more. But I'm saving my judgments for once it actually does happen. What about the MotoSpeed CK104? As a budget board, a lot of people have talked about that board. As a budget board, it's quite interesting. I personally recommend the Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid, but that's not to say that you wouldn't get just as much enjoyment out of the MotoSpeed CK104. We're up to 146 watching, and we're just about to switch over here to the solder cam. Now, solder cam is just in a 1080p. It's up-res. Don't forget that super chats today will go towards the purchase of our new solder cam. We're at 111 of $200 currently. Thank you to everybody who's super chatted now and in the past. Let's do some solder cam. Solder cam. Just going to move this out of the way. Okay, don't forget to keep your eyes in the top left corner, because I'm going to do some jiggery pokery while I wipe off the tip. So keep your eye in that top left corner. Here we go. Just going in for a quick wipe. There we go. And now I'm going to solder in that first switch. Yeah, solder cam has improved, possibly since the last time you saw it. It's closer, it's better, and it's from the right angle now. not enough solder in that first switch on that first join there, but I'm just going to do this one first, and then I'll move back over to that one. There we go. That's the first 4 joins done. I'm just going to re-tip this.
Put your fan out.
I didn't put the fan out for this one. I'm going to... and I'm going to open the door now that I forgot to do that. I am all about safety, but I often forget to turn on. Oh,
You don't have to remember the glass.
yeah. Why isn't that working?
It's plugged in.
Oh no, my fan's broken.
Uh-oh.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, it's hot and sticky out there.
The bottom part close the bottom part of the screen. Please.
What's that?
Close the bottom part of the screen. Please. Screen.
Screen.
I already have 2 mosquito
What's the
bites.
screen? All right. Okay. 2 things I need to do. Allurion says, do they make flavored solder? I don't know. Maybe. $4, we're up to 115. Thank you very much, Allurion. Getting closer, getting closer. All right, I do live in New York City, so you can hear quite a bit of noise and some such outside. Often you can hear sirens, but I need to, before we go any further, I need to fix this. This is pulled out here, so I just need to fix it. It'll only take a second, I promise. Okay, I'm gonna need this wire stripper. Why did you put solder on it before putting it back? Retinning the tip prevents further oxidation, or oxidization as I like to say, even though it's not really true. And then I need a screwdriver. Just a little guy will do. And then I'm just gonna fold this over with a set of pliers. The best part about making your own stuff is that when something breaks, you can fix it. The same holds true for keyboards. If ever this keyboard doesn't quite work right, I'll go talk to the maker. There we go. Now this. Oh damn, it didn't go in. See if that worked. Yeah, it's working now. The fan is blowing. We're good, we're good, we're good. All right, let's continue on with the keyboard making. Sorry for that brief interruption. Don't forget, for those of you who are new to the stream, 146 of us. This is amazing. With 139 likes, thank you so much. Don't forget to smash that like button. With so many of us here, it would be great to go and check out this week's giveaway. Don't forget to press subscribe and like, and then use that subscription to join this week's giveaway. What am I doing? I'm getting the base. I'm getting the base. Okay, I'll explain why I'm getting the base in a second. But you know what? I don't even need this base. I don't even need it yet. I can go grab a different base. I can just grab a cheap plastic base and put it on that. That's what I can do. I can just use this base. Very nice. I'll just use this until I'm ready for the unveiling of the Fjell. Why not? Well, even that just looks good. Damn! Alright, here we go. Smash them in. Or don't smash them in. Do whatever just happened there. Oh. What the? That one not go through? It's through. Oh, it's this. It's not happening. What keycaps? What keycaps? You're going to keep asking what keycaps until I tell you what keycaps. I'm trying not to tell you what keycaps. I'm going to use Signature Plastics Modern Selectric, I think. But keycaps are but temporary. You never know with keycaps. You can always change your mind. So that's what I'm currently thinking. But I may change my mind. I reserve the right to change my mind. I wanted those so I could push down on them. 140 viewers. Boys, thank you so much for coming to join today. And girls. So these aren't clicking in because the top plate is deflecting down at the top here. So I'm just going to have to do this. There we go. Once you get enough of them in place, then they'll start to support themselves. But you gotta help it along at first. Keep those likes and subscribes coming. Keep them coming. We're at 26,972 subscribers. I would sure love to hit 27,000 today. And don't forget to come back again next week, because next week we're doing another amazing giveaway, even though it's nothing to do with keyboards. I'll preview that in just a little bit. It's going to be really exciting. It's the first non-keyboard giveaway I think I've done in a long time. A real long time, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's for sure. I like to use the stabilized keys for the enter and the slash on these universal plates because there's so much space around them, and I really like to make sure that I've got it right and at the right angle. So I'm just going to go and make sure now. This is clipped all the way in. And boy, do I need to push. Okay, I'm going to do this off screen because I got to do it. I'm going to do it like this. Oh, they're going in for sure, but it's a lot of work. Imagine if I was doing this with each key. So for those of you who are asking why I chopped those little legs off, there's 2 examples right there. And that one I could still push it in a little bit further. Sorry to do this off camera, but it's just much easier to do it on my lap. Man, that is tough to do. Alright, that's about as good as I'm going to get it, so. Let's keep on motoring. And these should go in a whole lot easier. Yeah, they do. Is it just me, or is the fan spinning at a real slow RPM? So that's the, I think that's, is that the Bernoulli effect? No, it's got another name, does it? I'm not really sure, actually, now that I say that. It's the frame rate. If I tip it, I'm sure you'll see it at different speeds. But it's going, I don't know, it's going a couple hundred RPM, I think. Would lubing the legs help? What do you mean by that? Would lubing the legs help these switches? Is that what you mean? To push them in? No. I wouldn't put anything on there. Lubing them would just help them come back out too, I think. So no, I wouldn't do that. Can you guys hear the party that's happening outside? I'm going to go close the door now. They've been partying for a long time. A real long time. Cool. Well, for those of you just joining, I am building the Fjell. This is a custom 60% kit. This is not the base of the Fjell. It is a weapon with some serious weight behind it. But all I'm doing is just using this plastic base just in order to seat these switches in nice and deep with nothing underneath it. Got to get these switches in so I can keep on rocking. Don't forget, we're going to do more from the solder cam in just a few minutes. Stay tuned for that for sure. And of course, remember, we are streaming today in full 4K. We're at 26,974 subscribers. If you haven't already pressed subscribe, please do so now. Stark Tech is up in the house. What's going on, Stark Tech? Thank you again to everybody who's supported this channel and made the 4K possible. I really definitely do appreciate it. Thank you to Mechanisk, who's here today with us, or was earlier anyways. I know it's late for him. While I build this beautiful, beautiful kit. Hashiang, good morning, good morning. Antoine Mason says, hi, can any keyboard nerd tell me the Ducky Shine 6 a good deal? Probably. Ducky is a quality brand name. While you'll never be able to make it fully programmable in the same way that you would if, say, you bought a Cooler Master Quickfire Rapid, still the Ducky is associated with quality. It long has been so. No mistakes to be made there. Sorry, just a little piece of plastic was sticking out of this, and I just wanted to clean it off with my finger just before putting that switch back down. What kind of switches are these? These are what's called Zelio switches. They're made by a company called Gateron in association with a fellow who goes by the name Zeal PC. Zelios are a tactile, that's to say it's got a bump in there, a tactile 60, these ones in particular, they come in 4 different weights, but these are a 67 gram switch. These 67 grammers. Oh, I need to check which place the spacebar goes in. The answer is, if you didn't happen to have one of these to hand, I would totally understand. But what you can do is just grab the keycap for your spacebar and make sure that it lines up. So, in fact, I'm going to do that. Here's the spacebar. And I'm just going to make sure that this would actually fit on here. It would fit just like that. So that is the correct position for this spacebar. Okay, I'm just going to go around here and push them all in a little deeper. Only one went in a little further, but it was worth it just for that one. Okay, getting closer and closer to using solder cam here. So I'm going to have to open that door up again in just a minute. But if you haven't already, please do press like now and press subscribe. So what I like to do is I just go through with my finger here. And I just look for all of these things stood a consistent length up from the board. So I run my finger over them rather than just looking with my eyes. And I do that just because it forces me to look at each one in particular rather than just saying roughly, oh yeah, it looks good-ish, whatever. So I verify them by rubbing my fingers over them and just feeling that little bit of roughness. All right, guys, we're getting ready now to move over to the solder cam, but just before I do, I'm just going to show off this week's giveaway one more time. This week's giveaway. Thank you again to the kind people over at Cooler Master. Oh, it's doing that noise again. I got to click over here to stop it making the noise. The Master Keys S from Cooler Master. That's this week's giveaway. It's from Cooler Master. You can see mine's still sealed here. They're giving that away through my channel. Go into the About section below and go check out that Gleam.io link. Gleam.io link will take you to the Master Keys S giveaway from Cooler Master. Thank you again to Cooler Master for hooking me up with that. Super cool, you guys. I do appreciate it, and I know my audience appreciates it too. Okay. We're an hour and 28 minutes into this puppy. We got 154 people watching and 153 likes. If you haven't already smashed that like button,